I'm relatively new to playing from a fake book, but I've learned a few things and I thought I'd just share them with you in case you're a beginner like myself and would like to understand how to read the chord symbols and what they mean. I'm going to start out just looking at a major scale. And you notice when I start on C, I just go straight up using the white notes, and that's because, well, it's kind of like the piano was built for the key of C, because you've got a semitone between these two, so that's a full tone from there to there. Again, a full tone up to there, then a semitone, 3 full tones, and a semitone. So it's 2 full tones, a semitone, 3 full tones, and finally a semitone. And no matter where I start on the piano, I've got to follow that pattern. If I start on G, fairly simple so far, 2 full tones, semitone, 3 full tones, had to move up to there to get that full tone, and back to there. If I started on G flat, I'd go like this. Full tone, semitone, full tone, full tone, full tone, semitone. Okay, so 2 full tones, a semitone, 3 full tones, and another semitone. Now, the notes of a scale are numbered from 1 to 8. And a triad, a major triad, would be 1, 3, and 5. If you want a minor triad, you lower the third half a tone. Gives it kind of a sadder sound. Now, the designation in a fake book would be for the major built on C, just capital letter C. If you want the minor, it'll say capital C, lowercase m. We always use a lowercase for the minor. So just F for this, F lowercase m. So that's the triad. The designation for them is fairly simple in a fake book. Now the 7th adds the 7th note to that. 1, 3, 5, 7. And I'm going to start off with what we call the dominant 7th, which is a flat 7. Designation for that would be just capital C7. C7. So the dominant 7th doesn't have any other designation other than 7. A major 7th, I have to raise that flatted 7th up to where it is in the scale, just before the end of the scale there. That's a major 7th, and its designation would be C if you're starting on C. Capital M again for major, and then 7. So C, capital M7. So that's the second one. There's the dominant 7th, then the major 7th. The minor 7th lowers the 3rd, just like it did in the triad. So you start from your dominant 7th and lower the 3rd. In a fake book, that would read C lowercase m7. So that's the 3rd one. The 4th one, let's go back to the dominant 7th. For the diminished 7th, you lower the 3rd, the 5, and the 7. What you would read in the book is C dim 7. DIM for diminished. You notice we're actually on the 6th note there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's because the dominant 7th already had a flat 7. And then the diminished pushed it down another half a tone, so we're actually on the 6th when you're playing that tone. I noticed when I started reading from a fake book that most of the chords were 7ths. And I thought, well, if I learn my 7ths, then I've got a pretty good shot at being able to play from the book. The other thing you have to figure out, though, about the 7ths, there are different positions you can play them in. For example, if I want to move that C up to there, that's called the first inversion. It's still the same notes. Or I could move the E up to there. That's the second inversion. Or I could go higher. Third inversion. So when I first started playing from the fake book, I had to play everything in root position because it was the only one that I really understood, and I struggled with that for a while. Once I got confident with that, then I could start playing around with other positions. But my advice to you is learn those 7ths because they're just about everywhere when you're trying to learn jazz from a fake book. I'll come back again with another video, and we'll talk about how to fit these into a song.